Okay. I think it's working.
Are we starting?
I think so. So give us a thumbs up.
Oh my gosh.
I'm nervous. Like,
Yeah,
never done this before.
Yeah.
First
All
podcast.
advice.
Oh, this is so weird because I used to talk about like having a podcast with my other friends from high school, and I'm doing it with you guys. Okay.
Okay.
So, yes. Alright, so, well, my name is Michelle. I'm here with my two friends. Want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Taya.
I'm Sanaa.
What are you guys' majors?
Majoring in business. What about you?
I'm majoring in media and strategic communications.
Alright, well, and I'm majoring in bio on a pre-med track. So,
Yay to that. Oh. That's a great place to start, you know?
oh,
The pre-med
just
track.
with majors, yeah, pre-med track. So how's residential life been for you guys?
Girl, you're avoiding the question. You can talk. You can complain about pre-med now. You can talk about it. Go on. Don't be scared.
Pre-med's been absolutely great, guys. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it, like biology and chemistry and psychology. I mean, psychology isn't too bad. It's just the chemistry. The chemistry, I'd say, is the worst part. But I feel like that's just because biology hasn't gotten too bad yet. But later on in the semester, I feel like it's gonna get a lot worse.
I love psych. Like I took AP Psych in high school. I'm taking Psych this year as well. But like, girl, be so for real. You're texting me late at night, like I'm trying.
It's chemistry.
I'm almost done.
No, literally, over the weekend I spent how long? Yesterday I spent all day doing homework. Literally. Oh no, that wasn't yesterday. Saturday. I woke up at 12 p.m. because I was tired, and I just worked. I did all my homework all day, and then yesterday I had a birthday party, so I went to the birthday party and I left early to finish my homework for yesterday. So
that sounds really chaotic.
Yeah.
Nice, it sucks.
Business for the win. Oh my god.
So how's the workload been for you guys?
Easy. Like business. I'm gonna regret this later. I know I am. But like for now, business class doesn't have the intro at least doesn't have any exams. It's just like all paper-based work. So like we got like not a personal essay. Sorry, that's English. We're doing like a paper on our skill sets because we're taking like personality tests now. So it's a lot of fun. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. But yeah, we're just doing a paper on that and how we like those certain skills and attributes can be applied to like professional worlds and I guess just in general. But that's kind of how we're doing. I don't know. A lot easier than chem homework, I'm sure. But what about you, Sanaa?
I definitely feel like that the work I've been doing hasn't been a lot, but with specific assignments, of course, it's obviously longer and it takes a lot more time. I think this is my first time actually deep diving into certain topics, I would say, in classes I've taken before and like actually thoroughly going through the work. But yeah, no, I feel pretty fine with the workload right now. I definitely take it day by day. I don't stress myself out.
Choose happiness.
Yeah, I choose happiness. So if that workload increases anymore, I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, I've been doing pretty good.
Always have like the advising center and counseling.
I mean, you can't change anything now. Like that's cut off now.
Oh yeah.
But just to talk to them, if I'm feeling stressed out.
I have like stress toys there and stuff. I feel like I'm gonna go there at least once this semester because this is already getting a lot. So you guys are residents.
Yes, we are. And I are roommates.
Yeah, completely unexpected and such a wild story.
But we should tell that story. Alright, okay. It originally started off with me and this other girl. We met through online. I saw her on the Ion Instagram. I was like, hey, are you looking for a roommate right now? She's like, yeah. So we kept talking for a bit, and then after maybe like a week where we were like comfortable with each other, and I had literally nobody else to go to, I was like, "Hey, you want to like be roommates officially?" She's like, "Yeah, totally, let's do it." And we were really expecting a double, until like maybe when the roommate assignments came out and were like finalized, that they were like, "Hey, you're in a triple," and I was like, "Oh, with who?" So yeah, and then that's how I met Sana. Been texting, made a little group chat for the three of us, and we've been organizing our dorm, and we've been doing color schemes and stuff. But you may notice that that other roommate isn't here right now
Yeah.
because she, you know, I guess she's just not going to Ayana. She was having a bit of trouble beforehand, so she wasn't able to move in. And we were expecting her on the 1st of September. It is currently the 11th. But then we were told officially on Friday that she's not coming. Like her spot's been given up, and she just, I guess, she just doesn't want to be going to Ayana. Sad, but we have space now.
Yes, we have space.
Like, our goal is to get a rug for that goddamn floor. Sorry. It's like, it just, like, it's so uncomfortable. And I'm really jealous with every other dorm that has a nice rug on the ground.
Yeah. Or people living in quads just by themselves.
Yeah, upstairs. So
Oh
we're
my
in
gosh.
East. There's like a girl on the other side of the quad there that she's currently living by.
It's just only her. Yeah.
And we were gonna be put with 3, and I was like,
Yeah.
Wait
But
a
I will
minute.
say, I feel like now, since it's just the two of us, even though we like created the group chat and we had multiple conversations beforehand, we we weren't as close yet, because I feel we weren't as close only because I feel that, you know, we both prepared to be in a double with somebody else, and that didn't happen. But now, since it's just the two of us, I think that's allowed us to actually like work in a small space together, but we've been working like really well together as well. And I feel like we've been understanding each other in ways, like a lot better that wouldn't have been communicated well through text. So I'm actually really happy how things worked out. Of course, we would have liked a third roommate, but the room is small, so we're definitely not
so
like
sweet
yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
really bad.
Yeah.
She's so nice to talk to.
What mind boggles me is that how the guys on the second floor, they have quads, but there's actually 4 people living in it.
Yes.
Whereas the dorms, like the dorms on your guys' floor, like the quads, but there was only supposed to be 2 girls living in it. I don't know how that makes sense.
It's definitely like a weird, I don't know how that whole thing works out, how they, decide who gets what room, but I will definitely say you sort of have to make things work when you do get a room, because even if there was like 2 extra people in our room, we would definitely be working with little to no space. But I feel like we've been doing like really well with the space that we've had, just us 2. So
Now that bed's like my bed.
Yeah.
We joked that
the community bed.
The community bed.
Everyone
Like
sits on
Michelle's
it.
bed.
Yeah.
And turning it into like a little couch for everybody, since everybody likes to just take a seat
and
over
hang
there.
out with you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are amazing.
Of
course. Why do you think I come every single day? I stay with you guys for hours. Like I finished at 12:30 today. I'm probably gonna be here till like 6.
You're gonna come back up again?
Yeah, I'm just gonna chill, eat here. I don't know. So I commute, and it's like a 15-minute drive, like 20 minutes. Sometimes with traffic, it's 25, 30. Oh my God, today there was quite a bit of traffic, and it hit me, I don't know, unexpectedly. But the problem was that there was this car. It was a Mini Cooper, and it was in front of me. Like I was like trying to switch lanes because I left the house thinking, I knew that I had a 9:30 class, but I'm used to leaving at 8:45, 8:50 because so far with no Monday classes, I've just been going straight into Tuesday, and Tuesdays I have a 10 a.m. class. So I was like, oh, I'll just leave the same time and I'll get there on time. I did, but like 10 minutes before class. But I was trying to like rush. I was speeding a little bit,
Mhm.
trying to like cut into lanes.
Because that's legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say how much, but
Yeah.
and this one Mini Cooper, like, it pissed me off so much because, and it was a lady driver too. And I was like, okay, obviously.
I mean, what a slay.
It was just the distance that she left between her and the car in front of her was massive,
Mhm.
and I was like, can you?
I genuinely think,
Move?
even though I can't drive or I don't have a car, road rage is real. Like I
It's
can only
real.
imagine what it must feel like on a highway, and you can't
Mm-hmm.
like
Oh
people
my
are just
God.
getting on your
The
nerves.
things that
Nobody
I
do it.
say to a driver when I get pissed, like, you don't know. English, Spanish, like everything. So yeah, that was frustrating, and it happened with 2 cars today. But besides that, it was fine. I got
Mhm.
there, got to psychology, and I was like, sweating because I had to rush from the garage all the way to Murphy Center, and I was like,
Oh, that is.
Mhm.
rough, man.
yeah. As soon as I sat down, it was 9:30, and I was like,
Oh.
trying to fan myself off. The AC isn't even that like powerful over there,
In
Mhm.
Murphy, no.
and I was overheated.
Yeah, Murphy is not my favorite building. Out of all, like, not even distance wise, it's just not my favorite building. I
Mhm.
think there's nicer buildings on campus.
Mhm.
Like La Penta School of Business,
my
that's the
God,
best one by
beautiful.
far.
Stunning.
Like the
Except no
newest
elevator, like
renovated.
upgrade yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
But it has like such nice views. The glass. It was
Mm.
renovated now.
Yeah.
Like extended.
Yeah, but that's a really, really pretty building.
Like the extension's really pretty.
I
Uh-huh.
wish I had classes in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
But imagine having to go from behind Driscoll, I think it was called,
Yeah.
all the way over there, and then run all the way back to La Penta
Mm-hmm.
within a
Wow.
span of 8 minutes.
Thank God,
That's
like
a
a
lot.
lot of our professors are understanding though, because
Mm.
I feel like I was late today to one of my classes,
Mhm.
and the professor wasn't mad at all. And I think it's, partially because we're in college now, but then also because I didn't come super late.
Mm.
But then I feel like if I was in high school, I would have been called out immediately.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it would have been a whole thing. But I definitely feel like being here, like a lot of the professors are understanding in some ways I've never experienced before. So I feel like that's really
Really?
good. Yeah.
No, I mean, most of my professors have been really nice.
Mhm.
But I had for maybe it was because like the boys were being annoying
Mhm.
earlier, but they went out to the bathroom, and my cornerstone class, she called them out. She was like, "Hey, like, hold it. It's like an hour and a bit.
Mhm.
Like, like, just you need to stay in for this class, and like I get it, but like you can go afterwards or something because this is important." And then like the boys are back talking. I don't know why.
Oh God.
Yeah.
They're that guy that
Why?
like oh, I don't want to call out anybody just in case it did watch this or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, but that's so like why? Like we're in college now. It's like
Yeah.
high school, pretty much.
How do you guys feel about that Columba class?
Okay, I've heard mixed things.
You don't take it?
No, I don't take Columba.
What?
I
I
thought
heard
it
that's
was
like mandatory. I thought
Oh.
it was I've been hearing that. I've been wanting to drop that class for the longest. I actually really detest that class. Like I
Yeah.
cannot. I don't think it's the topic. So well, it is the topic, but like it's also just the way my professor teaches. I'm not really into it.
Mm.
Again, this isn't Sanaa, so. So if you're hearing this is all fake. All jokes.
Yeah, all jokes. Yeah.
But yeah.
I thought it was paired with your
Yeah.
major. Like
That's
your
crazy.
But I suppose you had recitation though.
Yeah.
Do you think that
True,
might like replace it?
true.
Maybe.
Because I don't even think some of our other friends have. I've never heard them talk about Columba now since I think about it.
I know. No, Fiona. She and I have the same Columba course because we both take business. So I thought it was always paired with your major.
Yeah.
Because mine was like.
Because like I think your Columba class and your
Happiness.
major class literally have the same students.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's so
it's like
weird.
paired. I thought it was
I've never
paired
heard
with their
that.
major and it's like kind of like back up the course.
Uh-huh.
Because it's on happiness, but it's actually like economics and stuff. So it's not like it's not like that.
Happiness.
Yeah,
It's not like actual happiness.
Yeah.
School,
Yeah.
man. School.
But I thought it was like when I first got here, I thought originally it was just like a class of like the history of the school. So I was just like,
Uh-huh.
okay, I'll just suck it up and just do it.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was too. And now it seems like we're doing a lot more than just that. And we're talking about a lot of different things than, what I don't know. I just don't feel prepared in that class. And then I've been constantly like, anytime I wake up in that class, we're talking about something. Like, what are we talking about? Right
Wake
now?
up.
I try to stay awake, but like,
It's all a joke, guys.
yeah,
Like, it's all a joke.
yeah, it is, guys.
We're doing
It's
so
all
well.
a joke.
Yeah, I don't take that class, but I have recitation, like you said, for chemistry and bio. And it's just an hour both of the teachers said that this class is here to like force you to study because they go over, at least for my chem recitation class, she goes over stuff that's due before the homework. So like this week, she asked us to do like 3 questions from our chapter 3 homework for chemistry, but we haven't like even touched on that yet. But tomorrow we're gonna go over it. I already had my lecture class for chemistry today. It's kind of a pain. And for biology, it's basically the same thing. Just forced to study. And she just like goes over stuff that we should know or that we already learned in lecture, and just like reviews it with us and gives us problems based off of it, so that it gets ingrained in our heads. Yeah, I'm just glad it's only an hour. It passes by really quick, actually, which is good.
Yeah, I feel like if you're like really interested in what you're learning, then the class time is quick.
It goes by too quick.
Yeah, but if you don't, man, is that time long? Like,
oh my God, yeah.
It's definitely like a long time there, but
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Like chemistry, because my chemistry lectures, they're an hour and a half,
and
my bio lectures are just an hour. So bio passes by a little quicker, and chemistry is where I'm just like, like last week, I was falling asleep in that class, and today I was just like, okay, what is this? Like, trying to understand. I was spacing out. I don't know. The bio, I'm quick. I'm good, and that's interesting because I have that in the morning, like 10 a.m. It's my first class, 3 days a week. So, and I'm still like pretty attentive in bio. It's just chemistry. So after psychology, I'm just like,
Yeah.
Do you guys see yourself switching your major?
Not anytime soon. Hey,
I don't think so.
I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah,
it's definitely something I want to go into. I think I just need to like pick the right classes and like because I want to go into more marketing now, I think, rather than like management had originally planned. Yeah, because I'm definitely like discovering things that I'm more like a people person. I'm more about like that psychology, and I want to be able to like know what this person's thinking and being how like what's the best way to approach them, and then how can I make this like marketable to people. And I want to like connect the dots a bit. That's kind of what I'm aiming to do. But I don't know about pre-med and all that chem work.
I mean, so far it's been fine. Like, I'm actually pretty interested in what I'm learning, and like, because my even throughout high school, and I guess now I'm just like, I wanted to learn about chemistry and understand it, and the same for biology. But if I don't like stay on the pre-med track, then I might just stick to biology. Honestly, like I'll keep my major, but just not go towards the pre-med track. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll figure it out after this year, I guess.
Yeah.
After this semester.
Yeah, we only just started. Like, it's like the very beginning where you've got a staple on your arm.
What the?
Okay. Well,
didn't say it.
Whoa.
Close.
Okay.
Okay, we're not even gonna have that.
Hey.
Anyway.
How about your major?
I definitely feel like I'm gonna switch my major probably after this semester. It wasn't something that I planned on majoring in to begin with because I walked in undecided, but my mom and other family members felt really strongly about communications, and so now I'm in it, and it's like I said before, it's fairly easy. The work and the material so far is like sort of light work, but I don't really find it interesting, and I don't think it's something that I see myself doing in the future. But again, I do find it easy, so I'm definitely keeping it for now. But I just don't know where I would take that if I do drop the class. for the next semester. So I definitely want to start looking into other things and probably joining other clubs, specifically academic clubs, so I can, see what I really want to do with the rest of my life. And yeah, I don't know, discover more interests. But yeah, I probably see myself dropping that soon.
Soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hey.
There's so much pressure. It's
Mhm.
like it's scary, you know?
Yeah.
And, like figuring everything, like it feels like you have to figure out everything now, but like other people are telling you have time, then
Yeah.
you don't feel like you have time.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's confusing.
Mhm.
I don't know how you guys feel, but it's a little scary.
Definitely
It
scary.
is.
Putting on big girl pants now, like it feels a little scary.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
so far away from home.
It does not feel like
Oh,
we're in
yes.
Collegeville sometimes.
Right? No, it
It just
feels
feels
like a
like-
stayover,
yeah.
like going
Like
to
a
school.
long
like-
sleepover.
Yeah, yeah, a really extended sleepover.
Yeah,
That's what
and
it feels like.
Yeah, but I guess that's like the highlight of like having like a really good room situation going on, and then also like a
Yeah,
really
I got
good
pretty
friend
lucky.
group. But yeah, I
Yeah.
really like the school, so
Yeah, we are pretty lucky. We made friends and we
Mhm.
clicked pretty well.
and we have like
Um,
similar.
Mm,
I feel like our group is sort of the same.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad we have like a primary group.
Mm.
Mhm.
Like, how's it been?
Primary group.
There's a couple other people that are here
Yeah. Chose not to be there.
and couldn't because of work.
Yeah.
How's it been making friends or at least acquaintances, kind of like in classrooms, outside of
Classrooms
class?
is like really hard. I don't know about
Yeah.
you guys, but like I've made like one friend in one class that I've managed to like hang out with outside of, but
Uh-huh.
like that's it. Like it's just that one.
It definitely is weird, especially, I mean, I've always been to all girls Catholic high school and middle school and elementary school. So being here for the first time was like really different. But sitting in a classroom and having to make, friends is harder. And it's so weird because the other day I had a class in my La Penta class and we had a mingling session and I was there's this boy that I have a crush on in that class, and in my head I'm just like, man, like I really want him to be there, because specifically I don't know why it was like strictly mingling, like we were supposed to get each other Snapchats, get to know one another, but he wasn't there, so I was just there. I was
She
just
came
there,
back
like
to the door.
I was just there, like, yeah, I have to make friends with people, with people. But that didn't even happen because I walked right out. I walked right out. After the teacher was like, once you find your person, you can just leave. I left. I didn't get a Snapchat, I didn't get an
Oh
Instagram.
my god.
But yeah, there's instances like that.
Wait, so that class was just an hour of just mingling?
Yeah, it's the skills and strategy class.
Yeah.
It's like it's sort of like Columba, just 10 times better. Like in every way possible. I would say that it's strictly about like the introduction to Iona, adjusting to being a student, resident, or commuter, and then also like it's heavy on like the social life, like making sure that you're actually a part of the school and you're like joining different clubs and making friends and building relationships. So I definitely feel like that's a class I love.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, missed opportunity though. Because of
I
him,
know,
not you.
right.
Yeah.
His
All
fault.
his fault. All his fault.
You were so mad when you came back.
I
to
was
the dorm.
livid. I was so livid. I didn't go to my next class. I didn't go to my next
Should you
class.
be admitting that?
They don't know. I'm
Oh,
not gonna say the name of the
God.
class, but I was so livid. I just emailed my professor. I was like, I can't go to the
Oh my
next
gosh,
class.
that's horrible.
But it was that and another thing, but it was mainly because I'm like, man, like this is a perfect time for that. But
yeah,
hey,
at one time,
yeah.
literally, like the one time for me when Olivia Rodrigo's album came out, Guts, I was listening to it. I was so mad that morning because I was listening to it on the way to school,
Uh-huh.
and when I parked, I had like 2 songs left. So I was like, okay. I didn't bring my AirPods. So I was like, the one time I needed my AirPods to finish the album. The one time I didn't have them. And I was going to do that today too. I was going to listen to her album walking to class. So like kind of like relieve stress. So the fact I
Uh-huh.
had like 7 minutes to walk from the garage all the way to my class,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't have my AirPods. I don't have them on me again.
Are you like a huge fan of hers?
Yes. Oh my
Wow. So you're probably like one
Yeah.
of those girls on TikTok when she first came out.
God. Okay, not the
She was
cringy
singing in the
ones.
guitar.
not
I'm
one
not
of the
like
cringy
oddly
kinds.
enough, I think I only have like 3 songs that I really
Mhm.
like from her, and other than that,
I love her albums. Like
Really?
oh my gosh, she nailed both of them. I feel like
Mhm.
the first one was more like sad and heartbreak, and then this one is like getting back at
oh,
her
so it's like a
ex.
Taylor Swift sort of feel.
Yeah, like it's so good,
Because
and
she's
even
inspired.
Yeah,
and
I
even
think
the
that's my favorite
genre is
artist.
different
Yeah.
too. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Even the genre is different. Like I have like
I love
rock,
that bad girl
and-
era.
but it's so good. And she has like 3 sad songs, but they're so beautiful.
Uh-huh.
I've gotten to that point where I've healed from heartbreak.
Uh-huh.
So
Yes.
so it doesn't like I'm sure I reminisce, but it doesn't hurt me. Like I don't feel affected by it. But it's
That's
just
amazing.
the song is just beautiful. Like, I just
Mhm.
love listening to the song.
Mhm.
So.
Like, yeah, I'm not affected by heartbreak anymore. But when I like now,
Yes.
but now when I was like, I remember studying. I think you were away at the time or something. But I was studying on my bed and I had like sad songs playing for some reason because it was supposed to be like a chill playlist.
Mhm.
But then like a couple of sad songs were like coming up because Spotify does a weird thing where it like recommends like songs for your playlist and it's like a wrong moment, wrong time. And then I just started listening to it and I got really sad and I started thinking about family and I was just like, oh my god, I'm kind of homesick. Which home? Like I don't know. So I just started crying and I was like, oh, first cry of college, guys.
Oh god. Did you have a first cry of college yet?
No.
Lucky.
Good for you, honestly.
I'm like fairly close to the school, but I do have like a lot going on in my personal life right now, so I haven't really been all that enthused about going back home. But like being here has definitely like allowed me to, do my own thing and focus on myself, which is basically like taking my mind off of the stress. So I feel like that's really good. But yeah, no, I haven't heard a first cry. No, it's perfectly fine. I said bye to my mom. Deuces. Yeah. I was ready to go.
I mean, you don't live too far away either.
Yeah.
Like you live in Manhattan now.
Yeah, that's like 4 stops on the Grand Central.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I said the Grand Central. Metro North. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Don't stalk me, guys.
Well, I've had my first cry.
Last time you went out, you took the tub of your laundry. That was so funny. You're like, I'm not doing laundry. You're gonna pay $2 for that. And then
Take my advice. If you live more than if you live close, don't do your laundry here. They make you pay. They don't include it in the tuition.
See, I can't relate to that, but
that's
Oh
so
my
funny.
gosh.
$2. Not $2 overall. It's $2 per wash. $2 to dry. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, what am I gonna do?
So many
I'm gonna
feelings.
once you guys look. I mean, once you guys have jobs.
Once we have jobs, yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to work. I don't want to work. Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe we could like save money. We do like one of us pays.
We're terrible at that. If you haven't noticed.
I know. Okay. Okay.
We've
fair.
been doing some stuff. We've had some crazy times together.
Yeah. For the
Yeah.
context, we gave up calling it McDonald's. We call it Donnie's, so it makes it sound slimmer. So we call it McDonald's.
Yeah, and we all caught the frat flu around us. I was sick for 15 minutes.
He texted me, guys. I think I got it. Girl, I was out for days.
Oh my god, yeah, you said it hard.
I'm so
You got hit really hard.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. Oh my god.
Oh my
I
gosh,
felt really bad, but at the same time, I just didn't want to get up. Like I was.
But you were also like really sick.
Mm,
And
Yeah,
you were away
the-
from home. Like I feel like it's
Bro.
different.
Yeah, I called out my mom. She's like, "Yeah, we're all sick here too." I'm like, "What the heck?"
I know, that's such a coincidence.
No, like my
What?
brother got sick, and then because he's usually the first one to get it. He also
Mhm.
plays football, so that's where like a
Mhm.
big team, big like a lot of players,
Mhm.
they come in sick.
But
And
we
then-
were around. we were definitely having some fun.
What the hell? Hey, she don't
Guys, how's school going?
What were you gonna say
No,
before all this?
the McDonald's. Wait, I have to bring up the Donnie's thing.
McDonald's.
When we had that ice cream social in East Hall,
Mhm.
you were like, Donnie's. You mentioned Donnie's.
Oh yeah.
And some of the girls were like, "Where's that?" And you're like, "Oh,
like,
it's
like
15 minutes by
away.
car."
15 minutes by car.
Every
car.
30 seconds walking.
God, this one makes
And they
sense.
were like,
I was
Girl,
so-
math is a math thing right now.
"Oh,
the
okay."
fact that they fell for it, they all look like, wow, oh, I think I know that.
Someone else for them.
Oh my gosh.
They just completely they stopped questioning it. They're like, "Oh, okay, okay."
Oh, it's like that chicken the rat. Like, in the elevator. So in the East Hall elevator, there is a wire that comes out through the elevator door. And she got everybody with this. She was like, there's a little rat, my pet rat.
Yeah.
Called Remy that comes out of the elevator once in a while, guys. Keep an eye out for him. Everyone thought it was real. Even I was like, what is that? There's no way.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. But yeah.
Oh.
Don't fall for it, guys. You see a girl in the elevator saying that it's a rat. It's
not a
rat.
rat. It's a wire.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, what were we even talking about?
I don't even. You
The
were
first
gonna say
cry.
something. Oh yeah.
So I had my
Oh,
first
yeah.
cry. First cry of college was over my chemistry homework.
Okay.
It was over that, and because that weekend, it was like 2 Sundays ago, I went to the beach, and some family friends were staying overnight because they didn't want to drive at night,
Mhm.
and they were inviting me to stay with them, and I was like, oh, okay. So I asked my dad if he could go with my mom, like drive back to New York, and then I'll just go with them in the morning, and he was like, no, like, you can't go. And they even like invited us to go to the pool,
Mhm.
and even that, like they invited us to go for an hour, and my dad was like, oh, okay, yeah. And then I asked him in private, I was like, are you like, can we go? He was like, no, I don't think that's a good idea. Like, I don't even think we should go to the pool, and I don't think that you should stay over with them. And I was like, okay. And I was getting kind of emotional about that because I don't like see it. Like, one of my friends there, we have known each other for years, but we recently started getting close over the summer. So we went to Virginia Beach, and they happened to go the same time as we did.
Mhm.
So we started getting closer from there. And I was like, kind of shedding a few tears about it. It's just like my dad's attitude the whole day. Like, that just like got to me. And he was like, are you giving me attitude? Straight up asking me if I gave him attitude. I was like, no, like, I'm crying. Hello?
I'm
Okay.
bawling my eyes out.
Yeah. And then after that, he was like, because I kept telling him about my chemistry homework.
Mhm.
I technically have it done, but I could do it again to get a higher score.
Mhm.
But if I don't do it, I have something there. Like, I submitted something. And he just wasn't understanding that. He was like, okay, so you're gonna like redo it and get a higher score, right? And I'm like, well, yeah, but like, not today. I kind of wanted to do it a little later on,
Mhm.
And I was able to do it on my phone.
Mhm.
But he was like, no, I prefer you go home and do it on your laptop.
Mhm.
And like do it all there at home. And I started hyperventilating. I started breaking down about the homework. I was like, I've tried different answers, different inputs, like, because it's computer, so sometimes they take a different like format of it.
Mhm.
And I tried everything, and I was still getting those same answers wrong. I looked up the answers, it was right. Like, I had the answers right, but I would put it in and it would be wrong. So I was like, I started crying about it in front of my parents. And then I couldn't breathe. Like, I started hyperventilating about it. And my dad was like, why did you tell it? Like, why did you tell us this before? Why are you telling this now on the weekend, the day it's due? I'm like, I've been trying to tell you. I've been trying. Like, he saw how much effort I put into that homework,
Mhm.
because that was the only homework that I really had the first week of school.
Mhm.
So literally from the day it was assigned, I was just doing it every single day. I think first day I spent like 2 days trying to do it, and then I did it, and I was like, oh, it's a pretty bad score. So I did it 4 more times, and I would take all day doing it, and I still wasn't getting it. And I was like, what in the world? Like, I can't. So that was my first breakdown, first week of college.
And repeat your major, please.
Yeah.
Biology on a
Yeah,
pre-med
guys, if you
track.
hear it here,
I'm
biology
here.
sure is the way to go.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh my god. At that
Thanks.
point, that's when you need to like shake it off, just walk away.
Mhm.
Like you need to like
Yeah.
walk away.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer that if you really, like, all jokes to the side, if you really need to take a break from your work,
Mhm.
I like strongly suggest that, because if you could continue with like the high stress levels, I don't think it's healthy. I think it's like,
Mhm.
because definitely I was that same way in high school, and I always like put to like a large amount of pressure on myself if I did something wrong or if I didn't get the right answer. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that wraps it up.
Yeah.
yeah,
We have a class in like 8 minutes.
Yeah. You
I'm
guys.
gonna walk there. So
I got mine online.
Oh,
For now.
yeah.
For now.
All right. Well, thank you guys for
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah,
That's
thanks
actually
for
really fun.
that.
Well, hopefully we get another date.
Hopefully
Next week.
more people
Yeah,
can join
if we
us.
made the
Oh
cut.
my God. Yeah. So hopefully
Next
next.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully next podcast more people can come, because
This was really fun. This was really fun.
It's okay.
Hopefully we get a slot.
All right. Well,
All right.
yes, thanks for stopping by. See you guys. I'll see you guys soon.
The
Bye.
camera's over there.
Oh.
She's like looking at the computer.
Bye.
Oh
Oh
my
gosh.
gosh. Okay.